These papers are Barabara Antonucci's constant reminder.
This is everything that they were supposed to do.
Of what she went through after Hurricane Ian.
I had very minimal damage from Ian, but I didn't have the hurricane shutters. I just had the metal ones that you had to put over the windows. So after Ian, I decided I wanted them.
She walked us through where she was supposed to get hurricane shutters.
This one.
Yeah, this front window here.
Good.
And then
Good.
around the back of the lanai.
So pretty much every window.
Yeah.
They've since been put up by a different contractor because contractor Brian White promised to do the work but never did.
They came out on April 28, 2023. So that was, what, 6 months after Ian? And gave me an estimate of, it was going to cost $9,800. And they required 50% down, $4,900.
He promised the work, so she paid. But after that, it was one excuse after the next as to why he couldn't do the work, and eventually he stopped responding to her.
It was very frustrating because initially, he was very nice to me, and then it got to the point where, he just wouldn't even speak to me on the phone.
But Barabara isn't alone.
Contractor fraud is a widespread problem, not only in Charlotte County, but the state of Florida overall.
Geraldine Brown is a detective with the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office.
I do my best to meet with the victims, gather evidence as far as communication they had with a contractor, invoices, proof of payment.
She then makes sure it meets Florida statute for unlicensed contracting or contractor fraud.
Florida statute 489126, contractors who take more than 10% of a contract price, they're required to either apply for permits within 30 days or start the work within 90 days.
What makes you decide if something is civil or criminal?
They have to send a demand letter to the contractor stating that they either need to pull the permits, they need to start the work, or demand a refund. Homeowners have to give the contractor 30 days to take action. If the contractor does not take action within the 30 days, then at that point, homeowners can choose to file a criminal report with the sheriff's office.
In Barbara's case, she sent White a demand letter.
At the time, I demanded my $4,900 within 30 days. He just responded saying he signed the letter.
But he didn't take any action.
I always tell people, my husband would be so proud of what I've done because I did all this on my own.
But that's not always the case, and even then...
How often is it that people get their money back?
So in a lot of these cases, I always tell homeowners that you're likely not going to get your money back. But as an investigator with the sheriff's office, I do my best.
While Barbara knows she'll never see her money again, she is grateful for two things.
I think our satisfaction is that we did put him out of business to save other people from becoming victims, because I know that they would have.
So hear me when I say, if you do commit this crime in Charlotte County, we will come after you.
Now she just hopes the state attorney's office can put an end to this case so she can get the full justice.
Justice to me would be putting him in jail for 10 or 15 years.
She believes she deserves. In Charlotte County, for Gulf Coast News, I'm Kennedy Mason.